Like I've got the Sony TV,
All right,
Sony cameras.
we're going live in 2 seconds. Yeah, it's happening. Yo, who's this?
What happened to the show?
Bro, they flagged the channel.
What'd you do? You did something. What happened?
The bots did. Listen, the bots did that. You already know.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they did.
The bots got it. They was not going to let you talk about what you wanted to talk about tonight.
Yeah, so pretty much how they were able to do it is because I was showing, one I have Suicide Squad. So I'll explain to everybody as the channel keep going. Everybody saying what happened.
Suicide, all right? Don't say.
Forget it.
Yeah.
So the game, Rocksteady's new game, right?
Just say Kill the Justice League. There you go.
Yeah. Or you could say that, right? Kill the Justice League, right? So, man, this is messed up, right? So pretty much, let me get everybody to room, but and Mouse said they got him, they got me, right? So let's people jump back on.
I'm gonna share it out.
Give it a few seconds, but yo, this is crazy, man. We were in our zone, bro. We were in the zone. Hold on.
I cleaned up Portorock.
Stall him out. There you go. Stall him out.
You got him back on track.
There you go. And there's no evidence. You know why you did it? He did it. Extreme did it. Extreme, you bastard. Extreme, no, he did it. He did it. He did it. No, yo. Oh man, you did it. No, this dude.
He went quiet for a while.
Yo, I knew someone was up. No, you bastard. You bastard. Extreme went quiet. Extreme dead. You bastard. Yo, this dude, you just told on yourself.
You know what?
Yo,
it was James that reported it to keep the peace.
Extreme told on himself. Extreme's like, okay, you won.
Yeah. He's like, where's that YouTube content creators club?
This bastard. This bastard. This dude took, he deleted all the evidence. Yo, Extreme said, nah. You're not doing this to me. Nah, he's like Australian English is the best English. All right. Oh damn. See. Oh man. He said I ain't gonna let no goddamn New Yorker be me in it.
They debated J-Dub. They debated for 45 minutes.
Man, bro. Yo, stall him out. Nah. Listen, P-Rock. Yo, J-Dub. I brought. Yo, J-Dub. You know how I do. I went straight prosecution on his ass, bro. I said if the glove don't fit, I said, yo, J-Dub. I said if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. I went Johnny Cochran on him, bro.
We went blow for blow.
Man, no, listen, there was nothing. Bro. Yo, J-Dub. J-Dub.
Yeah.
I told Extreme you could take the mic home with you, bro. It was a wrap, bro.
Man.
Yo, I did. Yo,
let him be the jury.
I went loaded Lux. You gonna get this work? You gonna get this work? I was like, I was loaded Lux. I was like, let me work. I was like, let me work. You gonna get this work? I was like, hey, look at, I told M,
we can go again.
Yo, I told Extreme, I told Extreme, look at me, King. I'm about to teach you something. You gotta learn life. You're gonna get this work.
I was documenting it all. He said, let me counter this.
Then I'm gonna tell you,
like,
man, I'll be like, I broke out the.
And the judges made the wrong decision.
Yo, I broke out
in the first round, and I should have won it then and there.
Yo, I broke out the Farmer's Almanac on him. I'm like, look at the dates, bro. What you talking about, bro? This shit was written in the stars. The chat's not gonna side with you. They know you lost. Yo,
the
chat said throw in the towel.
Yeah,
They were like throwing the towel.
Hey, people hit the like button. They tried to take us off.
But listen, but this is what happened. This is what happened because I had the title of. I'm not gonna say the word squad killed the Justice League because I had that word. Mm-hmm. Someone flagged the channel as something being displayed for self-harm. So that was the reason. So they deleted it, and then the thing's giving me warnings. If you feel like you're gonna hurt yourself, call this number, blah blah blah. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So someone took the opportunity. So somebody took the opportunity of me having the word on the title, and I had on the screen the game because I was gonna talk about. That was gonna be the next topic. Kill the Justice League. But somebody, an Xbox E4 Extreme took the opportunity to be like, nah, we got to delete all evidence. All evidence. This podcast never happened.
I will not lose.
No, but seriously, an Xbox fanboy took the opportunity. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm not really all that mad because I'm surprised you're that smart enough to pull it off. I didn't think you guys had that, level of thinking. So I'm actually impressed. At least that tells me some of you have a little, gray matter in between the ears. Because I didn't think you guys were smart enough to pull that off. But I'm impressed. But that was the topic.
It was all the Starfield slander. You know how these Bethesda fans get. You know how
there we go.
So that's what happened, chat. The channel got flagged because of the title, because of the word, and it doesn't fall in line with YouTube's policy, for self-harm and da. But it was about a game. Like, bro, they got,
which is really crazy because it's up to Square Enix and these companies to make a game and title it, and it's just
But that was Rocksteady. Like, it's literally
it's gonna be tough for them now.
Like, whoa, like
that's what the group is called.
At least something like that, bro. Like, somebody needs Chat GPT to fix this because, bro, like the algorithm couldn't realize. Wait a minute, the conversation's on the game.
That game, right?
Like, bro, that game is so dog shit that's even shutting down channels. Like, yo,
dude.
So let's talk about. Let's call it Kill the Justice League, right? Let's call it that. The conversation I wanted to bring up with that game is not, is the reaction, right? Right now, so far, people are allowed to talk about the beta, right? Mm-hmm. And so far, the reaction has been not so good. You even have people already saying that Rocksteady needs to make up by their next game being a great single-player Batman game. So people are already saying, this ain't it, Rocksteady. You owe us whatever, right? Now, the topic I want to tie that in is I just find it funny that Rocksteady's not getting the support for at least trying to release a gas game that people can enjoy, that could potentially get better over time with new maps or whatever. People ain't hearing it. Yet, when Naughty Dog comes and be like, you know what? This is not going to work. It's going to take too much investment. Yep. We're not going to do it. What we're going to do is just stay on who we are, and we're going to deliver what we know you guys love. But yet people have a different opposite reaction. Like, no, release it, blah, 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 you can do something. So I'm thinking, wait a minute. So Suicide Squad goes all in. Rocksteady, oh, shit. Kill the Justice League goes all in on this. They go all in. Listen, if this gets flagged again, we're done for the night. So Kill the Justice League goes all in. Rocksteady goes all in. Jesus. And nobody... At least give them a chance, right? I mean, this is what people want from Naughty Dog, so give them breather, support them, even though I hate that term. Just be like, hey, we'll see how this rocks. Let them rock, let them cook. Let's see what they can do in the long term. Nah, people already upset. Nah, go back to making single-player Batman games. But with Naughty Dog, it's the opposite. Nah, release that. Even though Naughty Dog's like, yo, we're not going to be able to support this unless we give up on making all this stuff. So I'm going to start with J-Dub. Where's the hypocrisy in this?
I'm gonna be honest. It was never about games as a service. It was never about that. It's about people hating Naughty Dog because of The Last of Us 2, and there's nothing that they can do right. And I mean, a lot of these guys hate Neil Druckmann. It's just a lot of stuff that goes into that, and I just think that's what it is. I think personally, Naughty Dog made the right call, right? They don't miss when it comes to single player games. All of their games that they damn near ever released, right, in the modern era of console gaming, have been GOTY winners. Whether it's Uncharted, whether it's The Last of Us, blah 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 blah, whatever, right? And so I just think that Are you willing to sacrifice that? And have them release a game like I'm gonna call it KTJ. We'll call it KTJ, right? What if Naughty Dog's game would have been KTJ, right? What if it came like that, and now everyone's saying, "Hey, this game isn't good, and you need to go back to making The Last of Us and Uncharted," right? They would have been in this exact same position if they had kept on the same path that they were on, because they came out and said, we had a choice: turn our studio into a games as a service studio where all we do is support this game forever, perpetually, or we can stick to the single player goaties that you guys love and adore and buy by the bazillions, right? And so I think they made the right decision. Go for what you know. It's rather having a sure shot than something you don't know. And let's face it, we're in a market that's saturated full of games as a service. It's just saturated. Fortnite, Call of Duty, Madden, 2K, FIFA, on and on and on. All of these games, Destiny 2, all these games have people's attention and their time for years. It's hard to get those people to drop their games and go to your game. That's just, it is what it is. So I think they made the right call. That's my take on it.
Hey, Jazz, you go next. Bloodwork is big.
Yeah. So I think, like, first off, I'm gonna tell you right now that that Rocksteady game. It is,
Hold up, real quick. Oh my God, I got an email from YouTube. Need help? You are not alone. We're reaching out because members of the YouTube community, including fellow creators, viewers, or staff, have expressed concern for your safety or well-being after coming across content you posted with topics related to blah 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 so far. Oh my God, we care about you. You are not alone, and help is available. Oh my God. Findhelpline.com.
Wow.
Unbelievable. All right. All right. Go ahead, just continue on. Unbelievable. This is wild, bro.
That's crazy.
This is wild. Hell, why would I hurt myself? Xbox games coming to PlayStation. Life is great. I've never been better. All right, go ahead, Jess. I'm sorry for interrupting.
So yeah, that Rocksteady game. I'm gonna tell you from even what we saw in it. It had a rough start. All right, it had a rough roadmap in the sense that they delayed it. They showed it off. As soon as I seen the big purple spots as weak spots, I'm like, oh man, you could just see this game. Like, it's very, it has all the tropes of that service game.
Thank you so much.
And I think that's the first part, right? That's the first part that this game is getting. Like, I think we knew the reception that this game was going to get just from that and the delay and them trying to fix it, but they're not taking the service out of the service game. And that is definitely just it's not in their wheelhouse, man. It looks like Crackdown 4, like basically them floating around. They all have guns and shooting around, and it's really strange, like how the game. I'm just was like not a fan of the way it looks. It looks very cheesy in the sense. Like, I think the cinematics look pretty cool. The story, I like the idea of it. The fact that they're going against like the superheroes and stuff that turned evil, and you fight the Flash and all that other stuff. I like that concept, but I just wish it would have been better as a co-op kind of just regular type game rather than having this crazy flying above the city, shooting just all this weird purple orbs of weak spots and things like that. So it's out of Rocksteady, and also too, it's been such a long time since Rocksteady has made a game too, but I think they kind of wore that Batman thing kind of. I remember when they introduced the Batmobile and things like that. Like, they were definitely not ending on the high note that they started with Batman. They did decent, but I don't think that they were in that super end high note. They had to devastate. I was going to make sure, was it them that released the PC version of Arkham Asylum? Like was it them? Rocksteady did it? That terrible PC version that had to get refunded?
Horrible. Yeah. It was horrible.
That was like,
still horrible to this day.
Yeah, it was all glitchy and horrible that they had to refund it from from that. So they haven't had, they didn't end on a high note in this long time to make this game. And I just feel that the reception that it has and the showing hasn't been that great on it. And also too, I think in the world of all these games as a service, I think just like with subscription fatigue, there's games as a service fatigue. And I was saying this last night on my show, like the tropes are there. When people see that screen where it's like battle pass, sign up, look at this, look at all these cool like shirts and t-shirts and hats and all. I think people now are looking the same way at these kind of games that you look on a phone and you look at these ads just pop up within the game. It's just these tropes here, and you got to do more and be better.
It's almost like they shove it down your throat too.
Exactly. And
God,
we even saw it too.
That's why I can't stand phone games either. They just throw so much stuff.
You see it.
God.
And also too, like when
and advertisements galore.
Oh, and when they go like, oh, we're gonna grow this over time. Well, guess what? I'll pay you over time, bitch. Like, how about that? Now, how about I don't pay you up front? Like, don't sell me a product and then promise me this bullshit down the line, because we've seen people just drop off like, oh, we don't have the support. Sorry, we're stopping this stuff. No, then I give you half the money up front and we do the half at the back end, bitch. You're not going to give me, $70, $80 or $60 up front and then promise me updates for the next year or something. And if I don't know what your roadmap is, and then all that we're into this whole service, we'll promise you stuff. I'm not buying promises. I'm buying a product that I'm going to play on day one. So that's another problem with these service games. Like they think that's a sales pitch. I think it just shows that you may ship a content that is very limiting up front, and you promise me this stuff. Well, I'm not buying an early access, dude. You're asking full price for this stuff. I expect a full price game, not promises. And all that stuff just leads into the tropes of this games as a service that, we even saw it with The Last of Us when they showed that screenshot, when that leaked screenshot of it. That front page looked exactly like games as a service, that kind of type thing, like battle passes and stuff like that. So I just think that there's now that people come to expect what these kind of games look like, and now you got to be really special to kind of break a lot of those tropes to get people interested now.
Okay, all right. Extreme. You got thoughts? I know you agree with some points.
I've got lots of thoughts on Suicide Squad. Are you kidding? All right, listen. First of all, I like Jez. I really, really do. We need to get Jez in here more often, okay? Because this guy literally reads my mind. You see, one of the false things that people have been saying is that people are criticizing this game because it's not the game that we wanted it to be. Which is true. It's not what we wanted it to be. But also, it's garbage. Can we just... people are always like, wait, you know why, Emmanuel? Have you played it? Have you played it yet? You should play it first before you say it's garbage. No, I shouldn't. Because if I say the game is great, nobody goes, have you played it first? People just assume that it's great. Because I said so, because I saw the trailer. So listen, this game, like he said, the moment I saw purple
that is true,
on the
though.
fucking tank, the moment I saw purple orbs on a helicopter, the moment I saw purple orbs on like a generic looking monster that is like humanoid but otherwise nondescript, I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't want to play DC Fortnite. I don't.
Right?
I don't. And the thing is, it doesn't even have destruction. Okay, you know what? Let me tell you what this game could have been. Okay, single player. All right, you play as Harley Quinn because she's the most famous one anyway. You have 16 different members of the Suicide Squad that go throughout the story, yeah? These motherfuckers die in front of you in ways that traumatize Harley Quinn further and further and further. Do you know why they die? Because they're going up against superheroes. The city gets destroyed during your boss battles and it doesn't recover. You see civilians literally go from bad to worse. Like the entire thing becomes more and more dilapidated because the city suffers through your fights. You have Amanda Waller, okay? She's just constantly pushing you on. Like, she doesn't give a fuck. She just has a mission to get done. But the point is this, going up against Superman, going up against the Flash, going up against this, yes, you eventually manage to beat them, but people die around you. Your psyche goes down further and further. Like, basically, we're going to turn Harley Quinn into the next Senua. Like, she literally just breaks her psychosis again because she is going up against these tremendous odds. And the game is dark, the game is violent, the game is gory, and it's basically The Boys, the video game. That's basically what I imagined that this could have been. But no, instead, let's go have fun. Let's just, once it down over to, the little museum that they have for Batman and other superheroes. Let's pick up technology that will literally shake the planet behind no security whatsoever. Let's just get cool superpowers, kind of, and then just go have fun. Let's go shoot things with friends. Look at the purple orb. It's a weak point. Of course it is. You're a gamer. You know what a gamer's weak spot is. You look at that and you're like, yeah, I should shoot that. It's a tank, but it has this growth which makes no sense. But hey, it's fine. You know what? Instead of killing civilians that have been brainwashed by Brainiac, let's not make them civilians. Let's just make them like random generic little monsters, so you don't feel bad about killing them. So you can go have fun, gamer. Go have fun. But then let's hit you with the cutscenes that pretend that this is a serious story. Now you look at the cutscenes to this game, and then you look at what the gameplay is, and you're like, there is no way this is the same product. The cutscenes are well done, and they take the story seriously, but then the gameplay doesn't. In the gameplay, you're just floating. Hey, Harley Quinn, you know what? She has no superpowers. That's fine. She can survive a 15 building jumps. It's cool. It's cool, And then it's fine. It's fine. Boomerang, that's fine. He doesn't have any superpowers, but he can accelerate at the speed of light, and his body is fine. Let's just pretend that that's how it works, right? Let's just pretend. You see, because the Flash is supposed to have like things in his body that make his body be able to withstand the speeds. But no, Captain Boomerang can just pull on the wrist, travel at the speed of light, and then, yeah, he's cool. His body doesn't take any pressure whatsoever. How cool would it have been, though, if some of those superhero powers they borrowed actually had a negative effect on the body because they were not designed to have superhero powers? Like, if this story was actually serious, if it was gritty, if it was down to earth, boy. Anyways, let me stop.
No, all right. So I think you hit it. Like me personally, I just the first reveal of, Kill the Justice League, I lost interest because the fundamental idea of making a game starring King Shark, Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, and who is it? What's his name? Who's the fourth character?
Deathscope.
No.
Deathscope?
No, that's his name. Look at that. That's how bad it is. I don't even. Deadshot. That's how that's how bad this shit is. That I have trouble keeping up the name. And when I'm like, they really making a game starring these four. And then as information progress, they but they gain or acquire the powers of the people we actually care about. Like the nerve of giving Captain Boomerang the ability to run as fast as the Flash, when you should be giving us the Flash. The nerve of these people. And I'm like, listen, developers can do what they want. I mean, I got it. I got creative freedom. They should have the chance, whatever. But it's like, man, sometimes, like, some things are just too easy in life. Like, people want to play the Flash. People want to play as Green Lantern. People are asking for a Superman game. Like, this is not even, like, you don't even need to go to a tarot card reader. You don't need to look in a crystal ball. It's obvious. It is so plain obvious. And then they do this. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna argue. I'm not even gonna put in time to trash this game. It's just whatever, right? But then I see exactly what, a lot of people are feeling. I could have predicted the reaction and all that stuff, right? And everybody's like, oh, Rocksteady, make a single player game. This is whatever. And then I look back and then I look at Naughty Dog. And Naughty Dog is literally trying to prevent that. Naughty Dog is literally trying to prevent themselves from looking like the way Rocksteady is looking like now. They're preventing themselves from looking like BioWare. When, you know what I'm saying? When they decided to create Anthem. They're trying to prevent themselves from looking like Crystal Dynamics when they made the Avengers. They're trying to prevent that. Right? And yet there's a whole different energy. Oh, you wasted 7 years. Listen, that's their business. They wasted 7 years of their lives. And if they're good with saying, you know what? It's not worth it. We're shutting it down. I understand the work we put in, but we're not going to waste time with this. It's not going to work. We're not going to be able to support this. And if we even try, it's going to come at a sacrifice. And what would be crazy is, what if they did say, you know what? We're going to go all in. And they release factions, and then people start asking, hey, thank you for releasing factions too. And you know how it is, Jez, everybody. You know, a gas game is good now, but it doesn't take long before people, what's the new stuff? You know, because all I did was play 24 hours of faction, and then 3 days later, you're asking for new stuff, right? Yep. So you know that's going to happen. It's only a matter of time, and I don't even say a matter of time. Like within a week or two, people are going to be wondering, where's the update, right? Mm-hmm. What would have happened if Naughty Dog did go all in? They release factions, they have planned schedule for content, whatever, and then people go, hey, factions is great and all, but, you know, can you talk about, you know, The Last of Us Part 3 or what's over your new IP? And then they come out and tell us, oh, yeah, we shut all that down because we don't have time to make those. We're just going to make content. This is what we're doing here on out. How would the community react then? Let me start with Jazz. What would you think? If Naughty Dog did say, yep, we're doing this, and boom, they release it, they have a plan. They show us a huge schedule of seasons and all this stuff and future planned content, battle royale, pretty much like Fortnite. You know, we're gonna do all this stuff, and then we start asking, oh, cool. When's the next single player? Like Last of Us 3? Can you give us some answer? They're like, oh yeah, we're not doing that. That's done. Those days are over. Yeah, they become the new Rockstar. They become the new Rockstar. Then what?
Well, we've seen this happen to some companies, like even with EA with Apex Legends. Like, you know, all of a sudden Apex Legends comes out, and all of a sudden EA's cadence of releasing games sort of like goes a little slower there. Yeah. But yeah,
Rockstar.
Like, that's the thing. Like
Rockstar. Perfect example. Look how many games they used to make versus how many games they make now.
Like a ping pong. Yeah.
Remember that was like a 360 launch game. Remember?
Yeah, it was, and it was using like the GTA 4 tech for the character faces and stuff.
You know, Manhunt, making, The Warriors, Manhunt. Bully, LA Noire,
the Midnight Clubs, dude.
Midnight Club,
those are incredible racing games. I love Midnight Clubs.
They shut all that. Oh yeah, J-Dub's like those were his memories. J-Dub and Midnight Club. Man,
he has a motorcycle from back then.
Yeah,
dude.
Good old days.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, you know, so people want their cake and eat it too. They're like, oh, well, you're gonna make this, and you're also making these incredible single player game as well. And you know, obviously, they probably can't because they're like what you said too. The expectations of these service games, you have to be better and differentiate yourself because now these gas games seem to be coming in hot and, you know, like from everybody now. Everybody wants to do one, and your game is going to have to differentiate. So in order to do that, you're going to have to give a lot of resourcing and a lot of dedication to it, and that's probably going to pull your focus off of that stuff. So, like, they made the decision. I'm glad because, you know, I think there needs to be better quality games as a service games because of just the flood and influx of it. It's almost coming mobile-esque in the sense that, yeah, everybody wants to just do one. You think you throw a battle pass in, and it's like, you're basically buying people's time. Like if you want to get me to invest, I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna be here and paying these characters and playing this stuff. Then like, do I care enough about this game to invest in the service? And are you gonna keep providing that content? So, yeah, I think they made a wise decision in the sense. I think the biggest problem that I had was the fact that it took them so long to realize that this wasn't the way to go. And I don't know if Bungie had a big influence on that, but I think that there was the communication from them was the biggest reason why, because it was supposed to be a part in Last of Us Part 2. Then they said we're doing it bigger and better, and they kind of let us on. And then, you know, Neil Druckmann, I think, doing that Jeff Keighley thing at the end of that show really kind of, made it like this thing's really, it's happening, even though he showed with a friggin' clip art, which that was kind of weird. And the sense that, they took so long to figure out, hey, dude, this is not going to work out. We can't do everything. And I even took some clips from him in the sense where just about like right after that show, he was like, oh, we're doing a new IP. We're doing this. We're doing everything. And he was all hothead, like, you know, big chest out. We're doing all this stuff. And then a year later, he's like, yeah, we can't do it all. We're going to have to scrap this. So I think that was the problem with the messaging on that stuff. But like I said, this gas as a service, I think it's gonna go the route of just how the one versus like 100, like those big battle royale games kind of went. Like it's a kind of like copy and paste industry. So I think that's another reason why we're gonna need a games as a service that's going to change everything. And I think that's gonna come with GTA 6. I think that's gonna be the game that's gonna just rattle this whole games as a service nest. Because we've been through it already, right? Loot crates and mystery buys and all this other shit. They tried monetizing us with that crap. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get out of this box, and they realized that phase didn't work. So let's just do cosmetics and battle passes to show you what you're gonna get. But the caveat is that you gotta, and this is the crazy thing with battle passes, you gotta put in the time to earn that, because when that season's up, you don't get that stuff, and that's not on them, that's on you, because you didn't put the time in. So that's just the whole way these battle passes work anyway. Like, you spend $10, you get 100 levels. Guess what? If you just stop playing or play something else, you lose out on that content because you're not putting in the time, and they try to add multipliers to entice you. It's all friggin', man, scheme shit. I hate it. It drives me crazy. But that's what it is. But yeah, that's the take on it.
That's the one thing that Halo Infinite did well. The fact that you can actually resume your battle passes later. That is a one thing that I wish they have been successful with.
That was a great thing that they did, and you could like cancel a battle pass and move it on to another one, so they don't expire. The problem is, the problem is it's the stuff they put in the battle pass, like a right elbow pad and a left knee pad.
It's Microsoft. If they
do, cat ears.
Gotta be thankful.
Dude. And then you couldn't mix and match parts of the armor, so they messed up on that kind of stuff. That customization part, you can't mix and match the colors, and but they did it right with the battle pass, though. They did do that right.
Exactly. No, listen. What you say, Podrock? Where the scenario where Naughty Dog comes to us saying that, like, hey, listen, we're basically gonna be Rockstar now. Like, we are now doing Naughty Dog online, and that's it. Like, this is only what you're getting. Obviously, that is the worst case scenario. And I think people have to be grateful that Sony doesn't put out products that disappoint you with the big IP, with the big studios. Like, I am thankful that they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on this project, and then they just canceled it because it wasn't going to work. I think that is called respecting your brand and understanding that there are things that matter beyond just the monetary gain. Because yes, as a primarily single-player gamer, and as the person that's been on this podcast from day one and told you that gas games suck, it's funny how so many of the community have now realized I was right, huh? But yeah, I told you that gas games suck, except for the ones that don't. And you know what? I don't think that Factions was going to suck, but I do think it was going to suck the life out of Naughty Dog. And that was not worth the sacrifice to me. So fair. The only pushback I will give is that nobody told Naughty Dog to go and make a gas game in the first place. You could have just made a traditional multiplayer, which is what the people wanted, and that's what they should have stuck to. But that's already in the past, right? Like, because the thing is, I don't support the gas movement, but I didn't want the gas movement either. I didn't want battle passes. I wanted Factions with the Last of Us 2 gameplay, better maps, better modes. That's it. That's all. Charge $30 for it if you have to. Make it part free or $10 upgrade with The Last of Us Part 2 if you need to. And then basically just let the project run out its course in history and eventually just die and finish. Yeah. And then you just move on. That's what I wanted.
Especially that they were planning these remakes. It's like you could just attach it to one of these remakes and call it a day. $60 if you're going to, just attach it.
Attach it to The Last of Us Part 2 remaster and then just let it run its course. Let it die. I'm so tired of this multiplayer game having the pressure of needing everybody on the planet to play it and then needing everybody on the planet to play it forever. Like,
why does it need a battle pass? Just make a friggin' multiplayer game and with the updated graphics and call it a day and put it on with the remaster.
I literally have a video on my channel saying that multiplayer games are dead, and that's because they are. Live service games are alive, and a lot of them feature multiplayer, but they are completely different products from what multiplayer games used to be. Multiplayer games used to give you everything. Remember how multiplayer games used to reward you for playing?
Used to earn it. I was ranted about this last night. Exactly.
You would play a game, and then it would just be like, hey, you've been playing for a while. Would you like a new skin? Would you like a new weapon accessory? How about a new weapon mod? How about all three at once? Would you like to paint them and customize your gun, or your skin, or your armor, or your vehicle to look however you want? Remember when games, like multiplayer games, like single player games still do that. Like the feeling that you have in Spider-Man 2, where you play for a while and then you unlock a new skin, multiplayer games used to give you that too. Except they used to give you that way more than even Spider-Man 2 did. I remember Battlefield Bad Company 2 with just fondness and memory in my... Time has taken away every part of Bad Company 2 that ever annoyed me. All of it is perfect to me now. Because I remember dog tags. Anybody here play Bad Company 2? Remember dog tags? Remember how big dog tags were? When you snuck behind someone, you knifed them, and you got their dog tag.
gamer tag.
And you get to keep it. And you get to see gamer tag. And if you get it more than once, it would count it for you. It would be like, you knifed this guy 54 times.
Yep. And it had his name. Yep.
It had his name. It had the design. If they updated the design, it gave you the brand new dog tag then and there.
Like you own them.
Because you freaking played the game, it rewarded you with those experiences. That's what multiplayer games used to be, and they are dead now. And I wanted Naughty Dog to make a multiplayer game, not a live service games. So yes, I am tremendously happy that the gas game is dead, but I am tremendously sad that we never got the multiplayer game that we deserved out of them.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to finish off. Let me get J-Dub. Well, we already got J-Dub point, right? Who didn't get a point? I think it feels you, J-Dub.
I mean, I kind of told you what my thing is. I'll be honest. Like I said, it's just going to be impossible to drag people off of their games as a service that they already are aligned with.
Yeah.
I don't know why these companies keep trying to do this shit. Rockstar has already solidified themselves with GTA. EA already has their offerings. All these companies who already have their offerings, like Epic Games with Fortnite, that's it. You're not going to come and knock somebody off the pedestal. They've been in this game for years. They've been doing it for years. You're just going to be another, this is like X game or this is like that game, and that's it. Nobody's going to come and stay. They'll play it for a couple of weeks, and then they're gone. Look at that game Multiverses, the little fighting that came and went. All of these games come and went. You spend a lot of resources for nothing. There's no payoff for that. It is what it is. Porter Rock, you just did it with the last show, where you did a video that showed the stats. It showed that the PlayStation guys play more single player than these multiplayer games as a service type games. So if you're going to chase the games as a service thing, the payoff is going to be very little, if not any of it. So I'm be honest, I would tell them to go and try something else. Go try something else, because the market is just saturated full of them.
Yeah, I mean, I gave my analogy in one of my videos. On the whole,
maybe Sony saw that, but here's the thing: if Sony saw that, they should have corrected course a while back. Like, don't wait until how did you not see this coming? How did you get years down the line?
That's
and
my
didn't
problem.
See that.
Yeah.
In the corporate world, you're supposed to see things 5 years and 10 years and 15 and 20 down the line. You don't, spend all this time and effort for something, and then you come up one day and say, "Hey guys, I don't think this is going to work." You know how many millions of dollars you've lost in productivity and everything else? Again, that's the L on Sony for that. I seen that. That some manager greenlit that and saw it. I don't know. Maybe it's the limelight. Well, it's Naughty Dog, right? They can't go wrong. It's Naughty Dog. It's Naughty Dog. Maybe, but they realize, hey, games as a service is a whole different beast. It's not the whole story driven thing that Naughty Dog is used to. Shit, you're seeing Destiny struggle right now to try to, when they release content, the last content they had didn't really do too well. So, it's just it's a hit or miss, man. Hit or miss.
Okay. All right. Hey, final question for the night. Who's playing Foamstars now that it's on PSN Plus? Who's playing? Who's playing the skeets?
I enjoyed it.
Y'all gonna go out there and skeet on each other? That's what y'all doing? That's what y'all doing?
Can't for the beta too much, dude.
That's dog. Listen. Now, y'all out there skeeting? Y'all skeeting? That's what y'all doing? Now, y'all out here skeet, to the windows, to the wall. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. That's what we doing now.
Everybody was okay to ski when they had their Switch in their hands.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, now I see.
Because it's a
Now-
Nintendo product.
You know what I'm saying?
But when
Now,
it's a Sony product.
yeah, you're skiing. See, now I see why Pornhub is watched. Y'all were preparing. Y'all were getting ready for this.
Absolutely. You know what?
Y'all put it. Yeah.
PlayStation's the number one
Pornhub. Y'all getting ready. Y'all ready about to see ski stars. Y'all ready to foam up the whole area. I see y'all. I'm about to block y'all. Everybody's getting blocked. Hey, nobody. I'm getting blocked. Man, don't send me no message.
Right where that game goes, man. They after that beta, yep, we know right where it's going.
Ain't nobody. Don't invite me to no party chat.
J-Dub and Puerto Rock.
No,
Watch it.
no, hell nah. They're gonna flag you. Flag that channel. Shut that stream down. Shut that team down. No, buddy. Don't be
in the streets.
don't be sending me no party invites. I'll be like, nah, that's not that type of party I'm trying to rock with. I'm good. I'm gonna stay in my single player. I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna be by myself playing my single player games. No friends. Home Alone.
That guy shooting the white phone, man. That guy shooting the white phone. You gotta stay away from him.
Oh,
He's shooting all over the place. Oh, damn.
How many of you in here, even in the chat, play Splatoon?
You know me? Nope.
No, I don't play this Switch.
Nope.
No, nobody has a Switch.
Listen, man.
I tried Splatoon when the Switch
Listen, I got a Switch, but listen, man. I am a man of moral and ethical character.
Oh.
I do not prescribe to these sexual deviancies.
That's the thing, dude.
All right, I am a man of ethical and moral. Listen. I do not prescribe to these sexual deviancies that you are playing.
There's over 50 million copies of Splatoon.
That is. Listen, the Bible warned us about this. The Bible warned us about this. All right, this was in the Bible. All right. Read your Bible and stay away from Splatoon.
The homies can't get none. Oh man.
Boom your ass.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Corey Massey. He said no one in this community will admit that they be playing Splatoon. And it's one of the biggest multiplayer games. He got a point.
Dude, I tried the first one when the Switch came out. That was it. I was done.
That's it, man.
It came out.
I know.
Well, put it like this.
I saw that game.
I got kids.
I saw that game. I went straight to church.
Oh man!
Not today, Satan. Not today.
My eyes have sinned.
I see that game. I was like, not today, Satan. Not today.
I played the beta, man. I wasn't a fan. It was the phone.
There's a lot of kids playing that.
I enjoyed it playing with my son.
It was alright.
I mean, my son.
I did not care. I didn't like how the phone worked.
The whole way you started this conversation, just put this thing. I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, he said like,
The
man,
whole way you started off.
you're gonna froth it up.
If I play Sea of Thieves, if I stream Sea of Thieves and I stream Bleeding Edge and I stream Battletoads and I stream all these other dog shit, try this game.
This guy, this guy streams, and I ain't gonna lie. You know what's the crazy part?
I'm gonna play that dog shit and I ain't gonna play this dog shit. Come on.
You know what's the crazy part?
With bleeding ass.
Yo, what the crazy part is with J Dub? This is what crazy part is. He talks shit about the games, right? And then you have the people defending them. But J Dub's the one that's playing them, and the people defending them don't play them. This shit is wild, bro. This internet community is wild. Yep. J-Dub talks shit, but he'll play it and stream it and show he's playing it. Yet the people who are defending it are mad at him for trashing the game. They don't even play it. Yo, this shit is wild, bro. This shit, Twitter is wild, bro. The dude's mad at J-Dub for trashing the game, but you see J-Dub played it. They defended the game, but won't even install it. Yo, this shit is wild, bro.
J-Dub, I'm gonna get you complained on Twitter for having given stuff in the 8.5. You lied to the people. Man. You lied to the people.
All right. To be fair. Listen, man, he was trying to be an Xbox ambassador. He still didn't get his
Exactly.
application
Yeah,
approved.
to be fair, I did.
It's on hold.
I did say, I'm comparing this to other offerings on Xbox. I never said I'm comparing it to Sony games or
Oh.
that still.
That makes a lot of
But you
sense. That makes
Oh.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Extreme. I'm telling you, you gotta pay it to us when you listen. When you're making deals with us Americans, you gotta read that little tiny line on the bottom corner.
The fine line. The
Font-
fine line.
Font size. It has a font size. It has a font size 0.5, but it's there.
I see.
Us, we shrewd business. Man, we're gonna put.
Just don't tweet out it's fun with friends. We can't say fun with friends.
Yo, the paper is like font. It's like Times New Roman font 25, and you're thinking, all right, this is easy. But you gotta look at the font 1.
Yeah.
That little tiny thing, and we put it behind it's not even in front of the paper. It's behind it. It's in the back.
Okay.
Boy.
You gotta turn it upside down and fold
Yeah.
it origami style
That's
to
right.
make it. Oh,
And then you be like, I didn't see that shit. You signed it.
yeah.
We got your signature, and you're like, what
You got an
the
invisible
fuck?
pen.
It's a Rumpelstiltskin in Shrek. I see. Okay.
We can't trust us.
Before we get out of here, Porter, you can't take a topic away from the people. We're
What's
supposed to
the
be
topic?
talking about this developer direct.
Oh yeah, that's the last topic.
The original, yeah, come on.
The last topic. No, I was gonna.
You lost and then you lost the stream where you
Nah,
lost.
so the last topic, Xbox developer direct. We're gonna keep this simple. What's your expectation? Three things. What's your expectation to make it successful? Let me rephrase that. What do they need to do to have a successful developer direct in your eyes, or what do you think could make it a failure? We'll start with Jess.
Oh man, put me on the spot. All right, so the thing that to make
And
it
we're not deleting this video. It's
No.
gonna stay archived.
So I would say it needs to be. I want to see more gameplay for Hellblade. I want to see how they evolve that game of Hellblade 2. So that would be good if they show that, and if it shows better than what they showed already, maybe less of. Yeah, it didn't look too hot when they showed it last time. It looked like a budget Elder Scrolls game. So, but Obsidian makes good games. So, I think they're one of the stronger studios. So hopefully they have a good showing with Avowed. But I'm really interested in Hellblade 2 because I really love the first one, and I want to see what's new with this other one with Hellblade 2. I think a fail is if they show them putting makeup on Melina again, and just doing all behind the scenes of mocap and all that stuff. They need to show gameplay of Hellblade 2, especially the rumors are saying that it comes out, and they're thinking in May. I thought that game will come out later in the year, like October. But I really, if it's coming out sooner, they need to show that and get a release date too, finally, for that too. So those are the two things I'm looking forward to on there. Indiana Jones, I'm interested to see what that looks like, and because that'll be interesting to play Indiana Jones, but I don't know if it's gonna be a Wolfenstein type Indiana Jones. Like, we'll have to see what that is, but I don't think that's coming this year. I think that's more of like an early next year one. I just think that they're trying to use that as a kind of a getting more interest into the developer direct. But yeah, more gameplay and less developers walking in slow motion down the hallways, looking and smiling at computer screens.
Okay. All right. Okay. J-Dub, how about you?
I'll be honest. I think this is going to be. Unfortunately, all the news that's been going around last week and this week kind of overshadowed that. I think I don't think it's going to hit the way that it should have hit if you didn't have all the negative news and the whole third party stuff. The only thing that's going to make this thing like just really tank ass is if they don't release any. Yeah, we've seen Hellblade before, right? We've seen some of the other stuff. I want to see Indiana Jones. I want to see if it's going to be a good game, something I'm interested in or not. But they got to have release dates to these things. They have 72 studios. They got all these games, all these publishers, and all these people working on this stuff, and they don't have a single release date of any of their games. And the one multi-pack that they came out today, which was the part 2 of the Stalker 2, is releasing way in September. And so it's a timed exclusive, a 3 month time exclusive. But that game should have been out years ago. But I mean, hopefully it comes out. Hopefully it's well. But yeah, Xbox needs to put some release dates on these games. You can't let Sony get ahead of you. Sony right now has about like 12 games with release dates, and they're getting more. We just got whether you like it or not, the Foamstars just got a release date. We're getting that for free. We got Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. We got The Last of Us dropping this week. It was just all of these games that are just coming out, back to back to back to back for PlayStation. Okay, what are we going to do with Xbox? When are they going to get some games? Hopefully, we get the release dates of these games, and hopefully, these games aren't in the fall. Hopefully, they're like launching within the next 2 weeks or launching within the next month or two. You can't have all these games and all these studios, and then you release all your games in the back end. What are you doing now? What's releasing now? So that's the way I think they could really bum, is if they release the release dates, they're way in the back end of 2024, or they don't release the release dates, and then we're just sitting there back where it's like, you could have kept that. We want to know when we'll be playing these games. If you guys know and Jazz, because we talked about it before. Sarah Byrne came out and said these are 12 games you'll be playing within the next 6 months or whatever, and we only got two of those games. Well, some of these games are supposed to be games that should have came out. Okay, you got to give us a release dates. If you don't give release dates, then what? So at that point, it's kind of like, is Sony ever going to show you their first party stuff? There's no incentive to do that if the competition is not even competing. Like, these guys can just sit back and keep letting their games, just crank out and finesse and keep cooking. There's no incentive to rush them out when your competition is not really competing. And I think that's the downside of Xbox being in the position that it's in. We really want them to hold PlayStation feet to the fire and their studios to the fire. But if they're not, there's no competition out there. If they're not really doing anything or pushing Sony, fucking Sony can just continue to sit back and let their third party and second party games just have fun, And that's just my take on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What about you, Extreme?
Just a quick add-on to what J-Dub said. J-Dub, listen, Microsoft hasn't been in competition to PlayStation for the last decade. Don't think that they're going to start now. Now, let's talk about this Developers Direct, okay? Now, you guys heard before, right? Like, J-Dub gave an asterisk to his score. I don't do that, okay? I hold everybody to the same standard. Here's what I need to say. Number one, I need Xbox to get on that Jim Wine energy, okay? Sure, don't tell. Don't come at me talking. Okay, I know it's called a Developers Direct. I don't want to hear developers talk. I'm sorry. Do you guys not find that boring to like be sitting there for 7 minutes with these developers talking instead of showing me the game? I don't want to see that at the show. Put that as a YouTube thing besides the show. Call it like the extended direct where people can go there and they can, have deep dives. I appreciate a deep dive into a game, but during your showcase, I want to see the game. Okay, so don't bring out developers. I just said, smiling at computers, walking down hallways, getting their coffees. Like, no, I don't want to see that.
Take it a show.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see any of that. So again, get on that Jim Wine energy. Come out there, whether you're Phil Spencer, whether you're Sarah Bond, or maybe he's the head of each thing, and be like, we are going to let the game do the talking. Give me a version of that, shut the fuck up, and then show me 5 minutes of the game being played. That's the next thing. Next thing I need you to do, show gameplay that embarrasses PlayStation, okay? I know you're not competition to PlayStation, but show something that truly embarrasses it. Remember when Forza Motorsport was being shown before all of the downgrades? Remember how people were feeling that energy? They were like, oh my God, on track ray tracing. Oh my God, look at the foliage. Look at the track details. Look at the car damage. There were aspects of that game that was embarrassing to Gran Turismo. I was all for it. I was like, this is looking amazing. Okay, now, then that should be a complete lie, which is kind of a shame. But the point is, for a moment there, they had this there. Okay, they were nailing it. They had aspects of Forza Motorsport that was embarrassing compared to Gran Turismo, and it was doing a great job at hyping me up. And then unfortunately, we got what we got. And then finally, I'm going to need dates and exclusivity, okay? I need Xbox games to remain exclusive to Xbox. Matter of fact, take away the whole PC day and date thing. Release it a year later. Get on that Sony model. Again, acquire some of that Jim Ryan energy. The point is this, I need Xbox games to remain exclusive to your platform. I need a reason to turn on my Samsung washing machine and play your games, okay? So the point is this, dates matter, just like J-Dub said. but exclusivity matters to me even more. Okay, don't be putting these games on PlayStation. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to share your games. Keep your games to yourself. That's all I need.
All right. Okay. Tell everyone how y'all really feel.
Thank you. Thank you.
To close
Also,
this
my
out for
washing
me,
machine has a screen and it is connected to Wi-Fi. It's possible.
so you can play it on the washing machine. Clean that shit up. Clean all that
Yeah,
Xbox
man.
shit bullshit up.
It's all the wash.
You know what I'm
It's all
saying?
the
Put
wash.
put some Tide up in that motherfucker. Tide gets the
keep-
shit out. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Especially
have
especially
Tide,
after y'all
so
play
it's-
Foamstars. Y'all definitely gonna need that washing machine. Right? Yeah,
I should
nasty
be the perfect
heathens.
place to have full stuff.
Heathens.
man.
All of yous are heathens. Now, for me, I'm just gonna say simple. For me, the success of the Xbox Developer Direct simply hinges on the games Microsoft already shown at their showcase and said these are the games coming out in 2024. This Developer Direct should establish these are the dates these games are coming out. For the ones they already shown, like Hellblade, we already known about, Avowed, Clockwork Revolution, those games. Now, if they show,
very good.
yeah, yeah, it does. If Indiana Jones is there, cool, because they didn't show any gameplay. Like, they only showed that little teaser trailer, so we really don't know. We don't even know if it's first person or third. I think it's third person, though. I think that was confirmed.
It's a combo. It's like
Combo?
it's a combo. It's going
Really?
back and forth, but I don't think it's user controlled. That's
Okay.
what they said.
All right.
Or Roomba,
So,
or whatever.
So pretty much we don't know much about it. So if they show that game, a little bit of gameplay, a little bit about the design, but they don't have a release date, that's fine, because that's their first showing. But they can't do that again with Hellblade. They can't do that with Avowed. They can't do that with Clockwork Revolution. And I think there was one more game they said that might be 2024. That was the first party. I know it was Avowed, Hellblade, Clockwork. Fable? Was Fable marked for 2024?
No. Nope.
No? They didn't mention that.
Seen Fable. No.
They didn't mention that? Okay, so that's fine. But you see, the games they said 2024, well, this Developer Direct should solidify.
Oh, it was it was Compulsion Games' game, that one.
Oh, that other
game on the bench. Oh, I forgot what the name of it was.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now.
For midnight?
Game. It looks
South of
pretty
Minute.
cool, but
Yeah. So did they say 2024 for that one?
I think so.
It is.
Yeah.
So if it did, then that should be included. Those games should be on the Direct. And they, whatever, how else they further expand on the game, but ultimately should end off, you get to play this game May 12th. You get to play this game August 9th. Put a date on that. Show the release. In my opinion, if they don't put release dates on any of these games, I'm gonna be honest, if they don't put a release date on any of these games, like they show the games that was already on the showcase, and they still don't commit to a date, I'm gonna be like, then what's the point of this Direct then? Because I'm gonna be like, did Microsoft put this shit last minute to soften the
I think
blow?
one of them will have a date.
But I'm just saying,
if
because
you look at last year's, they only had one had a date, and that was Redfall.
and
But
listen,
Forza didn't have a date.
I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on. This is my tinfoil hat on. A big tinfoil. I'm trying to stop the portals from being created. Jazz, am I bugging out? Or because normally, this is one thing I have to admit that the Xbox community has over PlayStation easily. It's not even arguable. They have better insiders. They have better insiders than PlayStation side.
That's true.
That's not even a debate. You ponies, PlayStation fanboys don't even try. Our insiders are downright terrible. In fact, sometimes I get mad. Sometimes I see the tweets and it pisses me off that these fake insiders try to do that. They suck.
Those leaks weren't even from insiders.
They've been talking
I
about
know.
the showcase for the guy.
Yeah.
To be
God.
some kid hacking Insomniac.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
god, yeah, like every month is a PlayStation Showcase insider. Like, yeah, eventually you'll get it right. This 12 times, 12 guesses, 12 months. Gee. Right? So the Xbox, they have much better inside sources to cite. And nobody saw this Developer Direct coming. This shit just was like, bow, Developer Direct. And we're like, oh shit. Oh God, coming. If they don't have,
guess it was coming.
What you mean last year or this year?
well, this year, this Direct that's coming up, that shit came
I think
quick.
this year they knew. I think they knew it was coming this year. Last year was a surprise because I think it was more of like, this year I think they were expecting it. Now the main thing is, are they gonna do a shadow drop?
Yeah, but I didn't see much tweets of people talking the Direct, like appearing. Like, to me, that shit just popped out of real quick. Like, once the whole third party, a rumor has it, Hi-Fi Rush, then all of a sudden, boom, Direct coming. I'm like, whoa. Like, yo, that was fast.
Well, allegedly,
But it is. That's why I said I got my tinfoil hat on.
That's because everybody was talking about Xbox going third party and stuff like that. So it kind of became should we it's like, did Microsoft say, hey, we need to change the narrative, go ahead and do a
that's right.
direct.
That's where my tinfoil hat's coming. And I'm thinking, man, did they announce this that quick to soften the blow?
Yep.
To keep the Xbox community mind off this while they get to create the narrative they need to create on how games are going to PlayStation. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe not. Maybe this is planned. And to me, this is a planned developer showcase, right? Of a developers direct. If we get some dates, because it doesn't make sense to have a direct at this point in time. Yeah, you end the show and nobody still knows when they're exactly going to be playing these games. To me, that just loses the purpose. Like, why did you do this? Why didn't you hold off the direct till May then? When you have a more like, we need to know that the games you said is coming out in 2024. When are they coming out? What are the dates?
Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't do a date for Hellblade 2 at the Game Awards with all those eyeballs on it, and if they're gonna just wait now 4 weeks or 5 weeks from the game, till after the holidays to talk about Hellblade release date now, when on a developer direct on a Thursday,
I agree.
where you had a whole bunch of people watching the show, the Game Awards. You showed gameplay trailer, and Hellblade had a big thing.
That would have been widely. Everybody would have known. Everybody would have known.
I thought it was strange that they didn't do that, but. To wait to this, I guess maybe they just want to have the year cadence to be like, hey, this developer direct's going to show you what you're going to play this year. I don't know.
For me, 3 games.
They said later. They didn't even say later this year in their description.
I need just 3 games at least. Hellblade, as E4 Extreme, as Extreme say, disavowed, as he calls it.
Disavowed.
As he calls it.
Oh, no.
And Clockwork Orange. I mean, Revolution.
Clockwork looked good. I like that.
I do like Clockwork. Exactly. And I love BioShock. So it's giving me that nice, good vibe.
Good.
So that's all I need. I need dates for Hellblade, Clockwork, and Disavowed. And I find that's
going to be there.
But what? It's not?
Clockwork's not going to. They already described exactly what's going to be in it.
The games that are going to be there.
They exactly
so what games? Did they? What games is going to be there? Send me the. Send me.
Only Indiana Jones.
Send me that link.
I'm gonna send you the fucking link.
Send me the fucking link.
I'm gonna send you the fucking link.
Send me the bloody link. Y'all don't say that in Australia? Bloody?
We just let you roll with it. There's the link in the chat. Yeah, they're gonna have Indiana Jones with some gameplay. First gameplay reveal.
Send me the bloody link, lad.
And dive over down.
That's Irish.
Dude.
All right, let's see.
He's like talking Clockwork. Like Clockwork's not there. Fable's not there.
So look at that. Xbox already failed. Nah, I'm just kidding. What? All right. The Direct shared new extended gameplay and developer insights for upcoming Indiana Jones game. Okay. So if I don't get a date for Indiana Jones, that's cool because that's the first showing. If they need more time to cook.
Detail. Wait, this is not the link.
All right.
I mean, it's the
No, wait a second. No, there's a better announcement that tells you exactly how many minutes they're gonna do. Yeah, hold on.
And it has more details. Hook me up.
Yes.
Send me the link.
You got the link?
You got the link? Give me the fucking link.
Give me the fucking link.
No pressure.
Somebody else. I'm looking. Yeah, no pressure.
Oh my God, Jazz. Jazz, come on.
Hold on, I got it.
Come on, hit that DM up. Hit me,
hit that like button, everybody. They put my ass on the spot right here.
You put in a Twitter DM.
Oh, I can't even put it in the chat.
Oh, you can put it in. Oh, you can put that. Where's the chat? Where's it in the chat?
The top chat. Did I just put it in there?
Oh, you might not have the rights to put links in the chat.
Oh shit! I'll put it in. I'll
listen,
put it in the Discord.
Listen. You could go to the fridge. I didn't say you could go to the bedroom. You need to chill,
Holy
right?
shit.
There's limits. There's limits to this podcast. Dude, go to the fridge. Get back. Go to the.
Upstairs.
You know what I'm saying. That you ain't doing no. Listen, you ain't doing no happy time in the other side of the house. Get to the kitchen. Get some food. Get some drink. Get back to the living room.
B-Rock just said I can stay on the first floor. I can't go to the bedrooms yet.
Like, hey, the upstairs is
The champagne room.
I'm
I
saying-
can't get it.
downstairs bathroom.
I'm
Use
saying,
the
nah,
downstairs
bro.
Yeah.
Downstairs
Gonna be out there
bathroom.
within 10 minutes.
Nah, man.
No
Say,
champagne room for me.
hey, whoa. I don't know what you're doing in the jacuzzi. What's going on in there, bro?
Why are you using the master bathroom up here? Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Oh,
why are you
man.
kidding?
Oh, man. Where's the link at? You're not gonna send it? Oh man, Jess got me out here looking like a crackhead in the DMs on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
Discord. He doesn't pay attention to
I
Discord.
put it in the
He's only on
Discord.
Twitter.
Oh, he don't pay.
Oh man,
Holy
listen, man,
shit.
my Discord. See, my Discord is dog shit.
Oh man, I put
you
in the
put-
Discord. All right,
Where?
when you DM, holy.
Wait, you put in a general
I'll put
chat?
it in
Okay, I got it.
everywhere. Oh,
I
shit.
got it. We got
You got
it.
the fucking
Oh,
link?
God.
Let me see. We got the fucking link.
Shit.
Leave.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what your
visit.
Discord looks like, huh? Oh,
Yes.
that's the first time I see it.
All right. Okay.
Man, pressure was on.
Okay. Is this the same link? Oh no, this was a little bit.
Now
No, it
scroll
looks-
down. You'll see the bullet
Alright.
points of each game.
Okay,
Is
so we.
that's
All
what
right.
I'm
Okay, got it. So we got Indiana Jones games by Machine
welcome.
Games.
There you go.
That's gonna be there. You
I'm
the
on the
man.
first step.
There you go. Boom. Developer Direct will showcase
I'm
more than
peeking
10
upstairs.
minutes. Boom. 10 minutes of game and developer insights. Now watch it be 1 minute of game and 9 minutes of developer insight.
Let's see the lunch room. Let's see what they got for lunch. What coffee they're serving.
That's what they're gonna do. All right. Avowed. All right. Cool. All right. They got that. All right. That's gonna be there. What's this? Ara History Untold. Hear from the leads at Oxide Games. Ara is a PC game, a studio founder and veterans for strategy, genre, and creator titles, including Civ 4. Is this going to be on the Xbox console or this is a PC exclusive? Yo, if this is a PC exclusive, I'm going to laugh.
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna laugh because it would not be beyond me that Microsoft makes another PC exclusive. It would not be beyond me
Let me
that
look
they
at
do
this
that.
game.
And Senwa Saga, Hellblade 2, Ninja 3 takes us behind the scenes.
At least
At
right
the-
now.
It's a PC exclusive. Oh my god, they
now.
always do this. Some ecosystem you guys got, make it PC exclusives. Oh my god. Ninja 3 takes us behind the scenes at their studio in Cambridge to give us some insight on how they are crafting Senwa Saga. The team will speak to the ambition and meticulous care involved in creating Senwa's journey. Then, shortly after Developer Direct has concluded, ZeniMax Online Studios will host the Elder Scrolls Online 2024 global reveal.
Yeah, it's
A
PC
standalone-
exclusive. It's on
okay.
PC Game Pass.
Wow. And it's on Game Pass. Wow. PC,
PC
only
Game Pass it's on.
Wow. They keep
That's
doing
insulting.
that.
That is
God.
So
insane.
there you go. So that's 3 games that they got for the console.
For 3 games for the console, right? Including.
So we're gonna tune in for 3 games. One of them is already a disappointment with Disavowed.
So if this
Indiana
is the
Jones
show,
completely unknown.
Yeah, here's the other one. This
So-
is the
so really the only games
Aria.
at this point is Avowed and Senwa that can have dates. Ara? It doesn't have an eye.
Nothing. Yeah, it just says
That's new,
2024 on their website.
Okay, so that might have a date, but that's PC
That's like a
only.
Civ game, though. It's a Civ. It's like one of those top-down
I know.
strategy games.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yeah. No one's interested in that.
It's not gonna work on console. Well, they have to make it work on console.
they have to make it,
They
but
can't.
ooh.
They can't actually, because the thing is, it's a real-time strategy. You just
So
don't
you-
have the inputs in order to make it work on console. Unless you're gonna make it so that every time you're in the menu, it pauses.
Yeah, they announced it last year at the showcase.
Yo, J-Dub's about to stall him out. Oh, he left. I was about to say J-Dub about to stall him out with that one.
He was already bored.
Yeah.
I was like,
He's like, "Yup. All right. So that's it, gents. All right. That's it. All right. That's how it is. It's on the 18th in 2 days. We'll see what happens. You know, be
Yeah,
messed
one
up.
thing that was to hear with the Hellblade was you look. It says the team will speak to the ambition and the meticulous care involved in creating her journey of survival. Like, where's the gameplay?
Well, it's
It
a
just
developer
shows, no
direct.
behind the scenes.
Hey,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how it
They
goes.
showed
But
it.
anyway,
We'll see.
all right. We're closing out this second half of the show because the first half got slaughtered. But hey, if they bring back I don't know if they could bring it back, but I
"Is it
repealed
bring back
it.
The fucking link.
I repealed it, and what I'll do is I'll merge the 2 videos. Oh Jesus! But anyway, we're gonna do our outros. All right, hey Jazz, we'll start with you, my brother. Let them know.
Hey man, a pleasure, man. Everybody hit that like button. This is an awesome show, man. I want to listen to you every Tuesday. And you know, you can follow me over at Gaming Grindhouse. I do my show on Monday nights at 8 p.m. and over on it's at Grinds My Gears, Jez7780 on Twitter. So hang out there. But hit that like button, everybody. And thanks P Rock, thanks M, and J Dub and Craig as well coming on here. Great show, man.
All right, thank you, appreciate it. All right, my brother Extreme.
Yo, this was a fire show, guys. We brought the heat. Okay, we're sorry that we may have lost some of it, but we'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. There will be more debates. Okay, you guys remember the first time that I came around and I was telling everybody that gas games suck, and then Porter Rock tried to go against me again, and you know what? Now he's converted. He's back to the right side of history. You know, like now he believes Naughty Dog should never have made. You know, I am here for the betterment.
Dude, what's at the bottom? It just says I advanced to level 1. What's that? Is that I'm peeking upstairs? I saw that in the Discord. The bot just said I advanced to level 1. What the
There you go. You gotta earn. You gotta earn your stripes, bro.
First base.
That's it.
Shit, I made the first base.
You know, you will now have access to the cookie jar. You could grab a cookie. One cookie.
I can open up the fridge and get a beer. That's about
beer
it.
and a cookie. A beer and a cookie. You know what I'm saying? All right. Don't ask, hey, you got any hot dogs and burgers? Nah. You got 11, 10. You got to be level 10 for the burgers.
Yeah. No champagne room. No
That's
upstairs.
it. No liquor. Yeah. No, you don't get top shelf liquor yet. That's not there yet.
The
boxed wine. You got the boxed wine.
You might get boxed wine. You might get liquid death. You know, I might hook you up with that.
At what level am I? Jesus Christ.
I don't know actually. I'm a terrible host. I'm a terrible server host.
Dude, it wasn't a Porter Rock that gave me the level 1. This bot gave
it to me. It's a bot. My shit. Listen, my shit's fully automated. I don't pay attention to this shit. I'm the worst Discord.
Terminator running this.
I'm the worst Discord manager in the planet. That shit. I just set the bots. And let it go. Let AI handle the business.
That's right. You got Skynet giving me bot 1.
For all I know, my Discord is planning to take over the world, and I wouldn't know it. That shit, like CIA could be knocking on my door, and they'd be like, "Hey, we." I'd be like, I don't know. You know, it might have evolved. That shit has a life. Yo, if FBI, CIA knocking on the door, I'd be like, "Hey, we discovered that you stole implants from the Pentagon." I'm like, what you talking about? Is this your Discord server? I'm like, I'm gonna be like this. Let's see, a Puerto Rican. I'm gonna be like Puerto Rican flag, Puerto Rock 77. Nope, I have nothing to do with that. Nope, it wasn't me. I think that server. There's this dude in Australia. His name is Extreme. Yeah, that's his shit.
Oh damn,
that's his shit. Yeah. I can give you all his info. I'll snitch. I'm snitching.
He doesn't like Starfield. That's a
if you find him, tell him Starfield's Game of the Year. Believe me, he will find you and convince you otherwise. That's how you draw him out. Just say Starfield's a great game. Just just put on Twitter Starfield's a great game, and if you disagree, it's because you never played it. He will find you.
It won a
easily.
Award.
He will easily find you. You don't have to do much. All right. But anyway, hey, thank you guys for rocking out. Shout out to Craig and J Dub for coming through. Jess, thank you so much for showing up.
Hey, man.
I know you got your grindhouse. Let people know when they can find you.
I said it on the Mondays at 8:00.
Oh shit, I didn't hear you. Okay, there you go.
Show,
I need to
get over there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I need to get my DD. I need to get my DD214, bro. Listen, war's over, guys. That's really that whole Microsoft CEO. He broke the bad news. War's over. Get back home, collect your VA benefits, grab your DD214. You soldiers, listen, it's done.
Rambo,
it's done. It's over. Get your VA, collect your disability, put all the stuff that impacted you. You know, no games, terrible launch, the full RDNA 2, all that nonsense. Claim that stuff. Get your percentage points. You know, so you could get a check every month. It's over. Listen, it's done. All right? Get your DD214. There is no more, hold the line, advance the line, have sex with the line. Look, that line is gone. It's done. Your top general said we're done with this nonsense. All right? This is it. Anyway, thank you for rocking out with the show. This is your only friend. These YouTube streets, Porter Rock 77. I will not be doing a live stream for the direct. To be honest, all them little shows are annoying. I mean, annoying in the sense of streaming, so I just let it be. I usually do a post show to talk about what's after. But anyway, you see that face right there? That's your top general. Right now, he's like, man, how am I going to break it to these dudes? That's what he's thinking right now. He's like, man, what's the best way I could break it to these dudes? Listen, you see in his face right there. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to like this. Collect, get your VA benefits. That's it. Anyway, your only friend is YouTube Streets Puerto Rock 77. We out of here. You guys take care. See you all next week. Peace.